Hello all, welcome to my channel. In case you are watching for the first time, this is a channel on engineering studies focusing more on electrical and electronics engineering. Please check description link for more videos. Also please like, share and subscribe. Do click on the bell icon to get notified as I upload new video on every day. One more request, I have also have another channel related to various competitive examination preparations. Please support it by sharing with your friends. You can find the link in the description box. In this session, I'll be discussing phase and line quantities in star and delta connection. Welcome back to Basic Electrical Engineering Laboratory. So today we are going to familiar the star and delta connection, and we already studied in theory. The same thing we are going to verify in laboratory. So that is the ultimate goal of the particular experiment. So first of all, you can able to see the star connection. So we have three coils. As you can see, there are three coils. I'll be using the marker. So these are the three coil. Coil 1, this will be coil number 2, this will be coil number 3. So similar end of the coil is connected to a common point. That point is known as a neutral point, or you can call it as star point. So such kind of connections are known as star connection. You know that star connections are mainly used for where the load is required high voltage and the low current. Okay, low current, high voltage and low current. That's the main purpose of using star connection. And we can able to see three coils. So instead of coil, we can able to represent the bulb. See, A1, A2 is one coil, then B1, B2 is another coil, C1, C2 is another coil. These are the three lamps, 100 watts lamps you can able to see. Lamp 1, lamp 2, lamp 3. So what we are supposed to do is the common point, as you can able to see the common point. See, this is your neutral point. A1, A2, then B1, B2, C1, C2. So A2, B2, C2. So you are segregating the common point and connected to a particular point. That is called a neutral point or star point. That point you have to remember. Let us see the connections, how we can able to do the connection. So we are having the three-phase supply. R, let me call R, then Y, B. This is just for the convenience. And we are having the fuse of 15 ampere fuse. Okay, 15 ampere fuse. And we are having TPST switch. It is already available inside the socket. You can write it as TPST switch. So what is the elaboration of TPST switch? I already explained different type of switches, all those things in my previous video. If you haven't watched, please go through the description box. Links are available there. Okay, TPST. This is your TPST switch, triple pole single throw switch. And from the supply, you have to provide the input to the auto transformer. We are going to use the three-phase auto transformer. So three-phase, 470 volt, then 10 ampere auto transformer. This is the rating of auto transformer. And these points, you can able to see, these are the input of auto transformer, inputs, which I marked over there. Now, let us see the output of auto transformer. Look at this. These are the outputs. These are the outputs of auto transformer. Remember this point. So auto transformer, it helps to regulate the output AC voltage, three-phase voltage. Okay. So you can able to vary for starting from zero. So that's a specialty of three-phase auto transformer. First of all, you have to identify the lines, output number 1, output 2, output 3. These are the output of auto transformer. So take a thick wire, it has to be connected to ammeter. Then another point of ammeter should be connected to A1. Next, what you are supposed to do, take the second point and straight away you need to connect to B1. So that point is over. Later, what you are supposed to do, take another wire, it has to be connected to the C1 of the another bulb. So this section will be completed. Afterwards, you can able to short circuit A2, B2, C2 like this. A2, then B2, later on C2. So you can able to create a common point that is called a neutral point, or you can call star point. Clear? So next I need to measure the line voltage and phase voltage. So what is line voltage? Line voltage is nothing but the voltage across two lines. Say this is one line voltage. If you want, you can connect like this, or otherwise you can connect this manner also. I want object. Okay, this is another way to measure the line voltage. Or else what you can do, you can able to use these 2 points like, so take a voltmeter. So likewise you can able to connect. So I am also okay with these connections. I think it is very clear to you. So next is I wanted to measure the line voltage. So take any of 2 lines and you have to connect the voltmeter. Okay, as shown like this. This voltmeter. So let us call V1 or VL. So this voltmeter reads line voltage. Let me ask one more question to you. How do you measure the phase voltage? So in order to measure the phase voltage, you can able to use another voltmeter. See, this will be the phase voltage. So how do you say that this is phase voltage? So one line, this is one line, agreed? So this will be the neutral point. One line and the neutral point. The voltage between one line and the neutral point, that is known as phase voltage. I hope it is clear to you. So likewise, you have to perform the connection. Okay. And we require one ammeter to measure both line current and phase current. You know, in star connection, the line current will be always equal to phase current. No separate meters are required for measuring line current as well as phase current. Now let us continue the demonstration. Okay, so you take care the connections, safety precautions, and do the connections as per the circuit diagram. So before during the examination, you are supposed to draw the circuit diagram neatly with proper rating, all those things. And these are the equipments we require. And we are having a set. I'm going to show you the demonstration very clearly. First of all, you have to study the circuit diagram by looking at the particular diagram which I displayed over there. Okay. I have drawn the same thing in the board so that it will be very visible, very clearly visible. So you can able to note down very properly. So do the connection as per the circuit diagram without making any mistakes because you are dealing with the three-phase connection. You should be very much careful. Okay. So that is a suggestion I wanted to tell you. So you can able to see the components. What are the major components? As you can able to see, so this is your auto transformer. Okay. I'll be pointing out. This will be the auto transformer. Look at this auto transformer. Okay, so these are the input of auto transformer. This voltage you can able to say that line voltage. Okay, line voltage, and this will be the TPST switch. You can able to see the TPST switch, and these are the bulbs. How to measure the phase voltage? Take one line and one neutral point, which I pointed out like this. Okay, this is actually your what I can say phase voltage. Now we are having the line voltage. To measure the line voltage, we are having one voltmeter, another voltmeter for the phase voltage measurement. Okay, so you have to do the connections first of all. Do the connections according to the circuit diagram. Initially, make sure that the TPST switch is at a off position. Auto transformer should be at a minimum position. Afterwards, you have to turn on the TPST switch. Then with the help of auto transformer, you have to apply the line voltage of 400 volt. So here you have to see the where you are supposed to see. You are supposed to see the upper scale because you are connected to 600 volt. If you connected to 600 volt, you have to look at the upper scale. Now I am going to apply the line voltage of 400 volt. It is very clear. At that time, you need to measure what is the phase voltage, what is the value of phase voltage. So you can able to measure the phase voltage. See, like this. Okay, phase voltage need to be noted down. And the line current also should be noted down. Here it is line current. It will be approximately how much it is? It is 0.4 line voltage. Okay, line current. Line current has to be noted down. Upper scale, approximately 0.4. Okay, so we have measured line voltage, then phase voltage, and line current. Line current and phase current will be always equal. Okay, so afterwards you can convert the auto transformer into zero position. I'll be reducing the auto transformer into zero position. Later on, TPST switch should be turned off so that supply is removed. Now I'll be showing you the delta connection. Okay, this is actually called a delta connection. You can able to see the delta connection. Now I'll be showing you the delta connection. So delta connection is mainly based on the starting end of first coil. Okay, this is your starting end of the first coil that is connected to ending of the another coil. See, like this. So for example, A1, A2 is one coil, B1, B2 is another coil, and C1, C2 is third coil. So ending of the first coil, this is your actually ending of the coil number 1. Let me mark first so that you will understand clearly. Coil number 2, this is coil number 3. What you're supposed to do is the ending of the first coil is connected to beginning of another coil. I hope it is clear. Ending of the first coil is connected to beginning of another coil. And the ending of the second coil is connected to the beginning of third coil. So such kind of connections are known as delta connection. So if I connect the delta, the thing is we'll be getting a closed path. You can able to see the closed path. I think it is very clear. So closed path will be formulated if you go ahead with the delta connection. And also delta connections are mainly useful where the load require high current and low voltage. I'll be writing HC means high current and LV means low voltage. So that is the application of delta connection. It is just opposite to that of star connection. We have found how to do the star connection. Now we'll be showing you how to perform the delta connection. So these are the supply R, three-phase supply R, Y, B. The rating will be three-phase for 15 volt to 50 hertz AC supply. And we are having the 15 ampere fuse and TPST switch. This will be the triple pole single throw TPST switch. We are having TPST switch that will be connected to the input of three-phase auto transformer. This will be the output of three-phase auto transformer. The first point is connected to ammeter. The second point of ammeter is connected to A1. The same manner, the second point of auto transformer, second output point of auto transformer is connected to B1. The third point of auto transformer is connected to C1. It is very clear. Okay, this point is over. Later on, you have to perform delta connection. The ending of the first coil is connected to beginning of the another coil. Now look at this. The ending of first coil A2 that is connected to where beginning of the first coil. Then ending of the second coil is connected to beginning of the third coil. Thus, you can able to make out a closed path like this. So I'll be getting the closed path like this. So delta connection has been completed. Now we require the measurement devices. So we have to connect the phase current. How to measure the phase current? So this will be the phase current. A1 between A1 and C2, I am going to connect one ammeter. So this is known as phase current. Let me call it as I phase, IP. And where is line current? This must be the line current. Now, can you point out line voltage and phase voltage? Of course, this will be line voltage and phase voltage. Because in delta connection, line voltage and phase voltage will be identical. That concept, I think you must have known that. You must have known that. So this is regarding the connection of delta connection. Now let us demonstrate how to perform the delta connection. I'll be showing you the video so that you can able to understand. So let me play the video. Yeah. So this is the way how to perform the connection. Take all the safety precautions because you are dealing with the three-phase supply. Okay. So do the connections exactly as per the circuit diagram without making any mistakes. You have to verify, cross verify whether the connections are tight, whether all the points are good enough to hold. Everything you have to verify clearly. So connection will start from auto transformer. This is input of auto transformer. This will be the output of auto transformer. And do the connections as per the circuit diagram. So you have to turn on the TPST switch. I have turned on the TPST switch. Afterwards, with the help of auto transformer, I need to apply the low voltage, say 230. Let me apply 200 to 230. I'll be applying, say 230 volt. You can able to look at it. Apply 230 volt. Look at the meter very carefully. So I'm going to apply 230 volt. So slowly I have to vary. So that is why we are using auto transformer. Otherwise, we would have given the supply directly. So I need to apply how much? 230 volt. 180, 220, say 230 volt. You can apply 230. It is absolutely right. At the same time, you have to measure the line current. What is the value of line current? You can note down this and note down and you can put up in your notebook. This is your line current and this will be the phase current. You can able to measure the phase current. Line current and phase current can be measured. Okay, because the voltage, no problem. It is line voltage will be equal to phase voltage, but line current and phase current will be differed. You can able to verify. Okay. So afterwards, you can reduce the supply from the auto transformer, turn off the TPST switch. So reading has to be tabulated. So that is the summary of the experiment. Now you have to make the conclusion in star connection. Already I told you that the line current will be equal to phase current because only one ammeter we have used, star connection. But the line voltage will be equal to the √3 times phase voltage. So that point you have to remember. Where in delta connection, what is the speciality? The line voltage will be equal to phase voltage. But the line current will be always greater than phase current. That is equal to line current is equal to √3 into the phase current. So that's a speciality of delta connection. So this must be your conclusion. Look at the reading and you have to reach the conclusion. So this is the way how to perform the star and delta connection. So you have to make the inference. Why do you use star connection? Why do you prefer delta connection? Basically, both are the three-phase connection. In this experiment, you learn the relationship between the star line quantities and phase quantities of star connection and delta connection respectively. And you have understood how to perform the star and delta connection. I hope the session is useful. So I hope this video was useful. So do let me know in the comment section. If you have any queries, you can put up in the comment section. Now, I would like to ask some question with you. What are your favorite, what is your favorite topic from my side? What topics you like me to cover? Do you need any clarifications on any of my previous videos? And one more thing, also let me know any suggestions on improving this. So your support is my motivation. Thanks for your support so far. Keep supporting. Thank you very much for watching this video.